is no such thing as ghosts.
It's a night to remember when Mork and Mindy play house in an out-of-this-world cabin. Then meet the Minucci's. They're an all-American family just taking a chance on life and making it. It's a special preview Thursday.
Here on ABC.
Battlestar Galactica will continue in a moment.
Tuesday, Hutch has got to bust the cop who taught him everything.
I've known the man a long time. I love him.
Friday on Different Strokes, it's report card day.
You can't win them all.
Then, on Brothers and Sisters, Seymour needs a date for his twin sister. And guess who it is?
I can't do it!
Wednesday on 8 is Enough. David and Janet finally do it.
Janet's going to be living with me.
Why are they having a trial run? Why don't they get married?
And Farrah Fawcett is back in action
Anytime you can see me, I'm available.
to help save her sister Chris from a woman killer. Then on Vegas,
Why don't you come over and rub my back?
a hustler who's terrorizing high school girls traps Dan into a dune buggy duel.
Wednesday, starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain on ABC.
Special! It's the funniest Thursday ever when Mork becomes a daddy.
What?
And Angie meets her fiancé's father.
You once slapped General Patton.
Then Jack takes a break on a special Threes Company. And Louie takes his lumps in a Taxi Extra. Then Barney Miller's men get the Bum's Rush. And Chester gets the word. On Soap, it's a full night of comedy Thursday.
Tomorrow, starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain on ABC.
On this week's Super Train Mystery, Hail to the Chief. Two dwarfs and a magician replace a presidential candidate with a double so real, even his wife can't tell.
JJ, all I want to do right now is go to...
On Super Train, then the climax of From Here to Eternity.
I was hoping you'd make it happen because you love me. I don't want you to suffer for my sake.
From Here to Eternity, following Super Train, Wednesday on NBC.
We will return to the television premiere of Murder by Natural Causes.
Monday, catch Wonder Woman on her new night. Then, on MASH, Hawkeye puts the clamps on a war-happy colonel, and Johnny gets an offer he can't refuse on WKRP.
I'm really going to miss you, Johnny.
Next, the headline, hit-and-run killers sought.
Broke his neck, the shoulder, and arm, 6 ribs.
But it definitely was a black Cadillac. What if the city's tied into this?
The story on Lou Grant. It's a great Monday night, starting with Wonder Woman at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
This is CBS.
Wednesday, Spider-Man faces a crime wave started by a mind control drug. Next, a mistaken delivery is only the beginning of problems on one day at a time.
What'll make me happy is you getting your piano out of here.
What am I going to do with it?
I'll give you a suggestion.
Next, a blonde turns a business trip into a big affair for Tom Willis on The Jeffersons. Then,
Dugan is milking this project. As your lawyer, I have to tell you that you need proof.
Kaz is caught in the middle defending a priest who accuses an old friend of graft. All coming on Wednesday.
We will return to the television premiere of Murder by Natural Causes.
Monday, catch Wonder Woman on her new night. Then, on MASH, Hawkeye puts the clamps on a war-happy colonel, and Johnny gets an offer he can't refuse on WKRP.
I'm really going to miss you, Johnny.
Next, the headline, hit-and-run killers sought.
Broke his neck, the shoulder, and arm, 6 ribs.
But it definitely was a black Cadillac. What if the city's tied into this?
The story on Lou Grant. It's a great Monday night, starting with Wonder Woman at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
Tuesday, the mob's looking to rub out the Fonz.
What should we do?
Be cool.
But he's got plans of his own
Fonz don't make mistakes.
on Happy Days. Then,
I'd be glad to come by tomorrow and give you and your fellow tenants a little talk on fire prevention.
Could I have a private lesson?
Laverne and Shirley get a personal visit from Milwaukee's best.
What about us?
Don't play with matches.
Tuesday, right before the new Roots.
Starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain on ABC.
Monday, Harry's out for hidden treasure, but someone says the house is haunted.
That's $1,000 window!
Maybe some things are better left alone. salvage one.
Tomorrow.
Tuesday, Fonzie's friends gather to pay their last respects.
I gotta leave him something, Cheryl.
On Happy Days. Then, Squiggy falls madly in love.
Like some
And Laverne and Shirley help him see the light.
Tuesday.
Yes, Mrs. Columbo is your typical suburban housewife, except when she tries to solve a murder. Mrs. Columbo, months right after Little House.
You're moonlighting as a hitman? A secret agent wants to take on Angel and knock him off. The Rockford Files, starring James Garner, next on NBC.
Tonight, a very special 2-hour world premiere movie. Finally, the laws push Starsky and Hutch as far as they can go, off the force.
You know those two chicks you bought? Well, they're both working as runners for the judge. So how do you feel these act? The judge wants their case fixed.
A federal judge? It's better be good. And Lionel here is going to help us set him up.
Just hear this. Back off. Understand that? Just back off. The crooked judge had reason to worry. Starsky and Hutch were on his case.
You must have this by mistake. It's a state's arrest warrant. There's no mistake. What's the meaning of this? It means you better take another look at the name on that arrest warrant. You're under arrest, sir.
So the judge put out the word.
Well, on this greatest day, we got you into the state. We're gonna get you out. You just gotta trust us. I'm trusting you, both of you, with my life.
Get the informant.
Hello, Pigeon.
Starsky and Hutch.
There was a man killed this morning. A nobody as far as you're concerned, but he was one of my best friends. And he's dead because you let him down. There ain't nothing you can say or do to change that fact.
The way I see it, this old bag has polluted me just about enough. Really?
Tonight, they quit the force. And finish the job, handcuffed by the law they used to defend.
I want the surveillance and the two detectives to continue. For how long? For as long as they're still alive. And if they follow their present pattern, that may not be too long.
I do not intend to go through the rest of my life running away from shadows.
Marked for death.
So we.
They still can't be stopped.
We're gonna get that man. Federal judge or no federal judge.
Because now they're outside the law.
This time is nailed. Hear the access, hear the power, hear the motive, greed.
And nobody's getting in their way.
Somebody told you that's what we want to say. It's a federal matter.
What are you guys up to? Staying alive, kid.
They used to live by everyone else's rules. Now they're making the rules and taking the heat.
Starsky and Hutch.
New action for the cat set. And a new symbol of driving excitement. Mercury Cougar XR7 with a total new look for 77. Bold, strong, aggressive. More of a Cougar than ever before. Deeply padded. Luxurious. Front disc brakes. Steel belted radials. And a stance on the road that says, "This is my private domain." This year, XR7 unleashes new excitement. A pack of new Cougar running mates. A spacious four-door Brougham with luxury ride engineered by Lincoln Mercury specialists. More XR7 excitement. In a sporty Cougar wagon with rich wood-tone paneling fresh from the lair and yards of cargo space. New luxury, new action for the cat set. See all the new Cougars for 77 at the sign of the cat.
I'm Joe Namath. Stevie's eating a burger cooked in 60 seconds with the Little Mac by Hamilton Beach. Little Mac not only cooks burgers fast, but also makes cheese or ham sandwiches, apple turnovers, anything you can put between two slices of bread. Little Mac flips its grid, round for burgers, square for sandwiches. The Little Mac 60-second burger machine. It's the best thing from Hamilton Beach since the butter-up popper.
Little Mac, only from the Hamilton Beach Scoville World of Appliances.
I started drinking light beer from Miller a couple of years ago. I started drinking it because I heard it was less filling. But you know something? I kept on drinking because it tastes so great. Now, I don't care what you guys like about it, as long as you like it.
Hello, Mickey. Got a light?
Sure, doll. What's a nice girl like you doing in a commercial like this?
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
The original Continental was the only American luxury car ever honored for design excellence at New York's Museum of Modern Art. Now, Continental Mark V. Mark V. In the tradition of excellence of the original Continental, yet different from every Mark that's come before it. To its owner, Continental Mark V is more than a new car. It's a mark of tradition.
One of these batteries started a whole revolution in automobile batteries. The JCPenney battery. There are no filler caps. You never have to add water. It's the most powerful battery ever built for a passenger car. That's why it's fully warranted for as long as you own your car. If it fails, return it. We'll replace it free. Only at JCPenney Auto Centers or catalog desks. It's the last battery your car will ever need.
Sky High, The Bionic Woman.
Oh, goodbye, my young lover.
Due to mature subject matter, parental discretion is advised.
We're talking about blackmail.
You get out of my house.
The Bionic Woman, FARRAH.
Wednesday at 7:30, 6:30 Central.
What are more people using to keep their cars running young?
Quaker State Motor Oil. Shoot, Quaker State. Hey, Quaker State.
Quaker State. What are more people using to help them avoid expensive engine repairs?
Quaker State. Quaker State. What else?
Quaker State. Quaker State.
Quaker State's America's best-selling motor oil. Quaker State keeps cars running young.
Bank AmeriCard, today's way to pay, presents.
Birthday presents, perfume essence, galoshes for the rain, tennis rackets, winter jackets, new window panes, eyeshadow, vacations, a hammock for the yard, airline tickets, okay wickets, with Bank AmeriCard, hookers, tweeters, fancy eaters, skateboards and antifreeze, hotels, car rents, golfing teams. Bank AmeriCard. Bank AmeriCard.
Today's way to pay. Over 60 million people save at savings and loans, just like this one. Their savings, unlike many other investments, are reinvested back into their communities in the form of home loans. In fact, savings and loans finance more homes than all other financial institutions combined. This commitment to housing affects just about everyone in the community in the form of jobs, goods, and services. Who needs savings and loans? We, the people, do.
Buick and Olds have now made their biggest cars smaller. We still build them like we used to at Lincoln Mercury. This plaque goes into every full-size 77 Marquis. Ride engineered by Lincoln Mercury. It tells you every inch of every Marquis is dedicated to its famous luxury ride to give you the peaceful feeling of a solid, well-built car. Mercury Marquis. Ride engineered by Lincoln Mercury.
You know, it used to take 43 Mark Throne Beer baseball cards to get one call for Rilla. So I was surprised when the light beer people called me to do this commercial. I mean, I do drink light beer, and it tastes great. It's got a third less calories than their regular beer, and it's less filling. But, you know, I'm kind of worried, because if I do for light beer what I did for baseball, I'm afraid their sales might go down.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
See, there's good news round the corner. Goodyear, wherever you are.
Goodyear's Red Tag sale slashes prices on every polyglass bias belted tire in stock. Winter tires, wide treads and GTs with raised white letters. New car tires with white or black walls. All of them, but hurry, sale ends Wednesday.
Oh yes, there's good news round the corner. Goodyear, wherever you are. Goodyear tires and Goodyear value for more Goodyears in your car.
I'm anxious to see how they're going to work together.
Everyone's talking about Barbara Walters joining Harry Reasoner on ABC.
Good news, man. He tells you what's happening and lays it on the line for you.
Having a woman for anchor, woman for a change might be a very healthy thing.
She's better looking than any anchor man I know.
Weeknights here on ABC.
Chet Saylor used to love to fiddle with his color TV, but now he has a new Zenith with Color Sentry.
How about those flesh tones, Tate?
No, they're great. Zenith's Color Sentry controls the color picture automatically, scene to scene, channel to channel. Still great. Even in changing room light. No? Still great. With Color Sentry, Chet gets that great Zenith picture automatically.
That's some picture.
Exxon dealer Herb Johnson knows you've got to get up pretty early in the morning to be ready as America goes to work. He knows his customers, and he knows that in just a few minutes, they'll be showing up at his Exxon station. The stewardesses on their way to Europe, the early shift fellows on their way to work, all counting on dependable Exxon products and helpful service to help them make every mile count.
America stops shaving and starts grooming.
Hey, Dad, when will I be old enough to groom like you?
Well, right now, I could really go for a hot shower and a groom.
A lot of people don't just shave anymore. Now they groom with the groomer from Sunbeam. It shaves clean and close with Sunbeam's thinnest shaving head ever. And it's the only shaver that can do this. Groom mustaches, beards, even trim hair. So stop shaving and start grooming with the Sunbeam Shave Master Groomer.
Boy, that was a close groom.
Are you like me? Crazy about cars? Really love that machine of yours? Then right about now, you should be putting in Prestone, too. Antifreeze isn't permanent. It wears out. So every fall, my baby here gets a fresh fill of Prestone Antifreeze. It fights freeze-ups and helps protect your cooling system against corrosion.
Prestone 2, you know it protects.
This is my Packard, and I know Prestone protects.